Whoever said becoming is easy lied to you. But it's just one of those things you have to do, right? Because why not? So, I promised to carry you guys along on my journey of becoming, and that is what I'm doing. So, I'm currently working on a lot of things, and I mean a lot. As a multi-talented person and someone who deeply, genuinely cares about people, I've never been one to just do one type of thing and stay there. That's not just who I am. So let me carry you along on where I currently am in my journey of becoming, or in my becoming season. So firstly, I'm building a personal brand, the Fairy Godmother of Growth. This channel, right here, this platform, where I carry you guys along on my journey and educate you guys on mental health and just basically share my thoughts with you guys, the real, unfiltered, honest part of it all. Yes. And secondly, I'm starting a circle. Yay! So I'm starting a community for people who are just like me, people who are tired, who are trying to come out of whatever it is that they are in and basically embrace who they are truly meant to be. And this is something that's very close to my heart. This is something I've always wanted to do for years, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys properly when we start. Lastly, but not the last, just for now, I'm working on my business. I'm rebranding. So I had to take a pause about 4 months ago, right? Yeah. I had to learn, to make sure that when I come back, I give you guys the absolute best because I love you guys. And as someone who loves to give people sound mind, peace, and wellness, I just couldn't rush into my business. So my clients have been calling me, and I love you guys so much for that, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. I turn up when I can, but I had to pour into myself first before I pour into anyone else. And I'm glad to say that we will be launching my wellness brand next month. God being faithful, all things being equal, and I'm so excited. I really cannot wait to share this with you guys. And now I'm currently reading. Yes, I'm reading a book called You Can Negotiate Anything by Cohen. And one of the things that this book has actually taught me is that negotiating is not just about business deals. No, it's about your everyday life. It's about learning to advocate for yourself in rooms, in relationships, in conversations, and literally anything in between, And in my becoming season, this is one of the skills that I believe is everything, the act of negotiation. Because a lot of us, especially those of us who are like me, we do the work and we let others take the spotlight, like, please. We like to stay quiet where we should be speaking up. See, that was me, that is still me. But I'm unlearning that, yes. And speaking of unlearning, can we talk about that for a second? Because nobody tells you that this is actually the hardest part. Yes, the hardest part of being in your becoming season is not the work you put in, it's actually the act of unlearning. Unlearning the version of yourself you thought was fine. Unlearning the idea that you have to have everything figured out before you step into the limelight. That was me. Currently is, but will be no more. See, unlearning that habit of shrinking yourself so others can feel comfortable. And as someone who stays indoor 2/7 without going out, showing up at events, sitting down in rooms that terrify me, that has been a whole journey on its own. I can't even tell you about that. See, I'm used to being the person who does the work in the background. Like, I love it. Do you understand? I love doing the work in the background and letting other people take the glory. Step into the light, enjoy. So turning up and telling people, hey, I'm here, I'm doing this, watch me, that felt like a whole weight on my chest, and I actually delayed starting this becoming season because of that. But I have begun. I'm doing it, and I'm not going to stop anytime soon. And for every single time I showed up when I didn't want to, every time I walked into the room terrified, the worst I thought would happen, it's actually never happened because I survived. I learned something new. I discovered a part of myself I didn't even know existed, and let me just say that I am proud of myself. Yes, extremely proud. And guys, you already know I started reading like actual books, which if you know me, you know that's new territory for me because I do a lot of reading, but not like book. But I started expanding my circle, so I started to expand my core. And these are people who challenge me mentally, who travel, who read, who push me to research and think and grow. And now for every time I walk into a room, even though I still walk into this room terrified, I'm glad I went in. Yes, and I'm grateful for my friends who tell people about me. They'll be like, hi, Godmother does this. Godmother, you're going to do this. Godmother this, Godmother that. And at first it was annoying. I'm not gonna lie, and I know they're going to see this video, but it was annoying being put at the center light. But I'm glad you guys did it. I love you guys so much. Yes, and one of the things I learned this year is that the secret of getting ahead is getting started. And this is by Mark Twain. I hope I pronounced his name very well. But ladies and gentlemen, my becoming season is not perfect, it's not polished, but it is consistent, and I love it. So tell me whatever it is that you're currently working on or building. What is the hardest part for you in your journey right now? Feel free to drop it in the comment section, because I genuinely want to know, I genuinely care, and I want us to grow together. Let's hold each other accountable, and let's do this becoming thing together, because this is exactly what building a community is all about. I really can't wait to grow with you guys and share my journey with you guys. Love you.